Good evening, general public.
Oh, yeah. It's another episode of
My Other Buddy, Devin.
Oh, yeah. We're here, and we're in the building.
Dude, we party so much. I'm so fucking loaded on party drugs right now.
Every time I do a party drug, I'm just thinking, when can I get more? And is this feeling going to last forever? And am I going to die alone?
Same, dude. I walked into work the other day, knocked on my boss's door. Not. Hey, boss, where's the party drugs at? He turned around and literally, not a human being, a fucking Molly pill.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, it was a pill. Speaking of parties, movies. Am I right?
The fucking most intense party.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about movies, i.e. House Party, i.e. House Party 2, or The House, there's always a party.
Mm-hmm.
But I love movies, right?
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something we have in common. That's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, we finally have something in common.
Yeah, we're movie guys.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of movies recently have been either so fantastical that they get you out of the modern world, or so like present in what's going on in America that there is no middle ground.
Yeah.
Like, it's always either like something super fantastical or something super prevalent to what's going on right now.
I feel you, man. It all definitely like correlates to like fucking like social issues, which is dope. Like every horror movie does that shit now.
Yeah.
But I wish somebody would make a movie to deal with my social issues, i.e. fantastic beasts and where to find friends.
Yeah, we should make a Harry Potter spinoff of how to find friends, because that's all we want to do. We only have more friends in the world.
Please help me. I'm so alone.
I was thinking like I took a jaunty walk to the coffee shop today, and I started thinking about Manchester by the Sea. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah. I don't like Casey Affleck, though, dude. I read a lot of fucked up shit about Casey Affleck.
He is a goddamn treasure, and the fact that you don't like him makes me question you as a friend.
Hey, man, I heard he did a lot of really messed up stuff to girls.
Oh, is that? Oh, well, then fuck him.
Yeah. Casey Affleck sucks. But also, I heard that movie's super sad.
Yeah, it's very sad, dude. It's like one of the saddest movies I've ever seen. And like, so me and my wife kind of differ on movie choices. She likes to watch very like poignant, very like finger on the pulse of society type movies. Oh man! And I only watch movies to escape from reality.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
I fucking love movies that are like super intense. Like that's fine, but like I can never bring myself to do it. I have to like be in the right mood, like be at my house alone and be like, all right, I'm gonna watch this and then analyze it. Like, yeah, I want to watch Holmes and Watson.
You mean the best movie ever made?
#1 movie of all time.
#1 movie. There's perfectly good movies on both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, this place is his finger on the pulse of America. Holmes is so beautiful.
Well, I mean, like, it's one of those things where like I only watch movies like we all know, listeners of the show know that Fast and Furious is my favorite franchise.
Not just your favorite, but the best movie franchise of all time.
Yeah, it's literally the best franchise. Yeah. And like but the reason why I like it so much is that I can escape from reality and watch these dudes like solve crimes with cars.
Nice, dude.
Like, that's why I watch it.
How is that not like a Pixar movie where they straight up like fucking have cars that solve crimes?
You mean like Cars? Like the movie Cars?
Yo, dude, full disclosure, I've been on party drugs since last night. I'm rolling on Molly, tripping on acid, holed up on K, and fucking smoking hell of dope. Dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's
but no, like but every time I watch one of these movies that my wife makes me watch, I always like it.
Yeah, it's always good.
Yeah. And like I never by myself, I'm never like, "Oh, let's watch this very sad movie." But if she makes me watch it, I love the movie. So it's like, where's that disconnect of like I watch this movie because I enjoy watching movies, or I watch this movie because I want to see a political stance.
Hey man, I feel you. I feel like film in general is like an artistic medium, like off the jump was like for like escapism purposes only. Like,
Right.
You want to fucking watch the great train robbery? Great, my train's not getting robbed. It's some fucking douchebag on this train getting robbed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to watch fucking like Casablanca. Oh, great. I'm not the one in Casablanca being Humphrey Bogart and fucking sucking ass. It's that other guy fucking sucking ass.
Of all the suck ass joints of all the world, you decide to come here.
Wait. About that. Wait, I can't fucking do it. I'm kind of.
It's whatever.
Lisa, like I can't.
Marge, Lisa.
Wait. Check this out. Wait. Not to get off topic, but this is my impression of JFK doing Humphrey Bogart.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you ever come here again and fucking come to my favorite country in the entire world, which is Morocco, my favorite city in the entire favorite country of the entire world, Casablanca. We'll make this proclamation loud and true. You will kiss my father, who is a 100-year-old man who has no teeth. You'll kiss him right on the mouth.
What is happening? That was a whole monologue.
That's JFK doing fucking Casablanca, dog.
So I declare all of the gin joints and all of the world, you decide to come into mine.
Why, you looking at me like that in the eyes? Anyway, what were we talking about? I'm so sorry.
We're talking about movies.
Yeah, movies are dope.
So I like to go into I sometimes go into movies alone on like a Tuesday morning.
Oh, I feel you. That's dope.
And it's
That's
like
a dope move.
I feel like a goddamn king that was just like, I rented out this whole place and it's mine and no one else is gonna watch this movie. And it always is. It's such. I don't know. I don't like watching movies at the movies with a bunch of people.
I feel you, dog.
Like I just saw Avengers Endgame.
It's nice to see alone.
Yeah, and it was cool because like you kind of like got the vibe of the audience, and everybody was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like shit's happening. But like I also just like want to be at my house and like enjoy that movie by myself. Mm-hmm. You know.
Dude, legit, you and one other person. Like, that's the fucking move. Maybe 3 people.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun because everybody can discuss it at the end, and you like nobody's like talking over each other. You fucking all have a chance to state your case about the movie. It's sick.
Yeah, but like the main movies that I don't like watching with people are comedies.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always feel obligated to laugh at the things that other people are laughing at.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I hate that.
I get that, too, because I don't laugh at a lot of shit when I watch it alone.
Yeah, like when I watch it alone, in my head, I'm like, that's funny. What he just said or what she just said is very funny.
You recognize it. You're like, okay, good. Like,
but like when you're with like a group of like 12 people, and there's like, and you're like, I guess this is my turn to laugh, I guess. Like, it's so... It doesn't feel like genuine.
Yeah.
And like, so you talked about Sherlock and Holmes, for example.
Yeah. Well, dude.
No, Watson and
Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
I got glared at by the girl next to me on the plane. I was watching it and literally screaming as if I was talking to a tiny dog. Like, and like
that sounds like Goofy.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And she was glaring at me the whole time. She did not like that I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, but like I watched that by myself. And I super enjoyed it. And the fact that it got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes is very crazy.
It's dog shit. And by the way, Rotten Tomatoes, if you're listening, I'm coming for you, brother. I'm going to fucking punch you right in the Rotten Tomato mouth.
Well, I stopped. Like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back of, like, the Rotten Tomatoes score is if I see the movie or not. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I used to live my life by that. Like, oh, it got 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm never going to see that. Mm. Or, like, even Game of Thrones, for example. Like, the last, like, 6 episodes all got rotten scores. And don't get me wrong, they were not very good with the story. but they were good episodes. It wasn't like they were all shitty.
Hey man, I mean I've watched maybe 3 episodes collectively of that show.
Right.
I'm gonna watch it, but literally in my head I think of it as Game of Groans, dude. That show sucks nuts, dude. It's fucking trash.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's
just kidding.
it's not a like. So, I never watched an episode. Maybe like 2 months ago, I had never seen an episode.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So,
I remember this arc. This is a great arc.
So I had never once seen an episode, and finally I was like, I'm gonna start watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my sister-in-law who put the nail in the coffin of me watching it.
Right.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. It took me 2 weeks, and I watched every episode until I caught up, essentially. I was like, I understand all the lore. I get all the new episodes that are coming out of season 8. But before that, I didn't know who the fuck the Hound was. I didn't know all this other shit. And now, I am such a I don't want to say savant of Game of Thrones, but
I didn't understand it before, but I understand it with preternaturally. I've never watched the show, and I just fucking know that you need to hold that fucking door.
Yeah, I mean, there has been multiple episodes where I cried or screamed at the screen.
Yeah,
and I never thought that would be me. I never thought that I would watch it and be like, oh my God, this happened to this person. I was just like, oh, I'm probably going to watch it and then just make my way through it and fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I now have strong stances on the end of the series and all this other shit.
Dude, I've got a lot of opinions on it too, man.
Tell me your opinions, brother.
Dude, 100%. I watched that fucking third to last episode and I was like, dog. Yeah, check it out. So Daenerys is fucking dope, right? She's riding a dragon and shit. And then the fucking dude, the Night King dude, the fucking dude who comes out of the winter.
Yeah.
So apparently, I've been reading this online. 10 years before the events of the series Game of Thrones, the Night King had asked Daenerys to go out on a date, right?
Uh-oh.
Daenerys is like, no, you look like a fucking zombie, right? You are disgusting, right? And he was like, oh, fuck, I gotta improve myself. I gotta, do better. So he, fucking went out to the woods, right? Met up with the children of the forest, dude.
Yeah.
And he was full up yo, dude, make me a better man. I'm trying to be, a good dude. I'm trying to get buff and, fucking attractive. Can I get a cool haircut? Give me that, weird shade up the sides.
Yeah.
I wanna look like Adam Levine, right? So
because Adam Levine was relevant in the time of Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a different time scale. Anyway, dude, he was out there and he fucking did all that shit, hung out with Hodor or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And chillaxed for probably 6 months, just fucking getting his gym tan laundry on, just relaxing at the beach, doing push-ups, and full up wearing dope clothes, right?
Yeah.
He comes out of it. All he got from this trip, and look, I'm gonna make a joke about those t-shirts you get. I went to the Children of the Forest, and all I got was this stupid legion of undead beings to command. Right?
Yeah, I have that shirt. It's in my closet.
Yeah, dude. It was sick. So he emerged from that, and he's like, I'm a new man. I'm attractive. I got a hold on my emotions, and I think that I'm actually a good person. So he goes out there, and he says, Daenerys, what's up? And she's just like, no, dude. You're fucking lame. Dude, so they burn down the forest walls or whatever, and he comes in with his giant crew of fucking boys, dude.
Right.
All his undead boys that are just no, dog, we're just trying to fucking listen to LMFAO. And they just burn it down, dude, and then he gets stabbed in the heart with an ice dagger or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then, dude, that's literally it's a metaphor for life.
Yeah, I mean, if you get your GTL on and you're not ready for it, sometimes you get fucked.
Yeah, dude. I mean, did I waste my 20s doing GTL?
Maybe.
Fuck.
You should have just been the Night King.
Should have just been the Night King. And that's how the Joker was born, ladies and gentlemen. Want to know how I got these scars?
Fuck. You know what? I just realized I just got a new job. And I have to. They just called me in so I have to go. I just got a job at like a shoe cobbler.
Oh, nice, dude. Go cobble that shit. Yo, tell Adam Sandler I said what up.
Well, I hear that joke all the time.
All right, word.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. But no, like there's a huge wedding happening today, and I gotta go make a bunch of shoes for a bunch of dudes.
All right, dog.
Yeah, I mean, if you can hold this podcast down,
Yo, I got this.
that's fine. Yeah,
Dude.
so I'm sorry this is happening again. Like I have to go.
I'm gonna sing. I'm sing my favorite song. Later, dog.
All right, I'll see you later, bud.
Love freak, freaking out. Yeah, that chic, shaking out. Love freak. Yeah, baby, what are you doing? What do you know about hanging out? Love freak.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Excuse me. Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm gonna come on. Is it cool if I come on the microphone?
I mean, dude, I've had so many people come in our fucking apartment saying, "What's up? What's up, dog?"
Hey, hello. Hey, nice to meet you. It's really nice to see your face. And I know I saw you on the street the other day, and you told me this was your address. So I decided to come here and see you. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Name's Devin Mullen. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Terrence McCloud.
Terrence McCloud. That's a good name, dude.
Yeah, I mean it's nice, you know. I'm just living life. I heard this was a podcast. Is that correct?
100%. This is a fucking radio program recorded at home and posted on the internet, dude.
Whoa, that was really cool. What you did with your tongue there?
You like that roll, dude?
Yeah, I love it. It's so nice.
Cool.
Actually, I know a lot of podcasts. They have like tens of thousands of listeners.
So do we.
Yeah. So I know this is very unconventional, but is it alright if so I'm trying to actually pitch movies, you know?
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
I've decided to be a writer.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I just work at a CVS, you know, back at home in Brisbane. I just work at the Brisbane CVS, but I feel like I have a lot to give, you know?
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, we talk about movies all the time. At our live show, we do this thing, like me and other Devin's not here, but we fucking do this thing where we, like, have the audience scream a genre and, like, a profession at us. We love pitching movies, dude.
Oh, wow,
that
sounds awesome.
It's great, dude.
Hopefully I get to go see that one day.
I mean, maybe if you're still in the great America, dude, I would love to hear some of your movie ideas.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would love to pitch you some movies. I seem to have lost my phone. It has all my movie ideas in it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to keep track of it. I found
you
it.
Dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, I dropped it in a pile of pudding.
Dude, please tell me each one is Cheaper by the Dozen, because I love that fucking movie. I want to watch Cheaper by the Dozen tonight, actually.
Well, all right. So it's a lot of original ideas, and a spoiler alert, as they say in the movie biz. I haven't seen a lot of American movies. It's a lot of movies about like the Queen's Dog. Animated movies.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot about making pastries, making other things like that. So I haven't really had a lot of time to watch American movies. But hopefully it doesn't hinder me in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
I'm going to try to pitch some American style movies.
Yeah.
If that's fine with you.
Dude, I'm 100% down. I fucking love corgis. I fucking love pastries. And I'll tell you what, man. If you ever seen Cheaper by the Dozen, we're going to be friends.
I've never seen it before. I'm sorry.
Dude, Steve
It doesn't
Martin.
play on BBC One, so it's where I get all of my movies.
Dude, yeah, they probably call it, like, less expensive by the pound or something.
Well, it's called Less Expensive by the Quid, you know. So it's
very
that.
nice, very nice.
So I have this first movie. It's about a baseball player, right?
Okay.
So the whole movie is about this one guy. He grows up and he likes baseball a lot.
Mhm.
It's a very American thing, you guys.
God, I
Yeah.
love baseball. As an American, I'm a baseball guy. Middle
Right.
name's baseball.
Oh, your middle name's baseball.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, middle school they called me Debbie Baseball.
So, what it is it's about this little kid, and he likes baseball a lot. So he tries out for the varsity team, gets it,
Ooh.
and then he slowly makes his way up the ranking of his baseball team. And then he finally has his first game at the big leagues at the MLB.
Wait, are you talking about fucking Keanu Reeves, Cheaper by the Dozen?
I'm not talking about Cheaper by the Dozen. I'm pitching a new movie for you.
Wait, no, tell me more about it.
So hopefully this movie gets made. All right, so he finally has his first game at the MLB. You know, he plays for the Houston Astros. He gets and he finally hit her first time at bat, hits a home run. In the last frame of the movie is the ball going over the fence.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
Right, yeah, it's a very coming of age story.
You've really thought this out.
Yes, I have. And so the name of the movie is that the crux of the movie, if you will, is called Batman Begins.
Oh, the Batman Begins, dude! I love it, but I don't want to burst your bubble.
Well,
there's already a movie in the States that came out. It's very popular. It's
What?
called Batman Begins, starring Christian Bale and, God, I wish, Steve Martin.
what?
Yeah.
Is that, wait, so it's already the name of a movie?
Yeah, it's Batman Begins. It's about this dude whose parents get fucking like stabbed to death, and he like starts beating people up wearing a weird costume.
What? Oh, that sounds like a much better movie than what I pitched.
No, man, I actually, unironically, kind of like yours better. I would rather watch a movie about like a underdog story, playing baseball, hidden homers.
All right. Okay. So luckily I have 3 more, so it's
Okay,
fine.
yeah.
You know, I have some good movies to pitch. Okay. So this one, it's a time travel movie. All right. So one guy gets access to a time travel machine.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right. So he goes back in time and gets a lot of poets. You know, William Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, those kind.
Poets, dude.
E. Cummings. Oh, you get it.
E. Cummings, dude.
Yeah.
That's what my friends call me in high school.
Oh, that's disgusting. It's gross.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's America.
So, what happens is, in the movie, they decide to take all the smartest poets and put them all into their own little civilization, right? Like a summer camp for poets, right?
Nice.
And so they're all hanging out, and a lot of turmoil happens, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, so towards the end of the movie, Edgar Allan Poe becomes president of this civilization, right? It's a pretty decent. It's kind of a short synopsis of it.
Okay.
But the movie's called Dead Poet Society.
Oh, that is
Is it pretty good, right? It's a good name because it's a society of poets who have died.
Yeah, man.
So it's a good, like, you know, you get what you're coming for.
I mean,
right?
yeah, that is a great name, but it's literally a Robin Williams movie, man. Like,
What?
I mean,
who's Robin Williams?
he's
I
one
don't
of the
know
funniest
him.
dudes in the world, and unironically, I wish he had been in Cheaper by the Dozen instead of Steve Martin.
I
But
wish
look,
I would have seen this Cheaper by the Dozen.
you need to watch that movie. It's really great. But dude, look, that's the name of a movie. It's not the same plot. It's about like all these kids that fucking go around and they are in this boarding school and they all jack off and stuff. And then the teacher comes and stands on a desk and screams, "Oh, Captain, my Captain."
Oh, that sounds well, I feel like I can't do the movie anymore.
I mean you just change the name.
Well,
man.
no, the crux of the movie is the title of the movie. It's what people go to the cinema and they order the tickets.
I mean, look, it sounds like Lord of the Flies. Like you could call it something like poetry related, like some kind of pun for Lord of the Flies, but like Lord of the of the pentameter or something. I don't fucking know. That was bad. You can think of it. You're the fucking writer.
Okay, so maybe so maybe not only are they having their own society, but they have to have a business.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. So they have to have like some sort of like commerce or something like that.
Yeah.
And someone starts a jewelry shop, right? And maybe the name of the movie could be, I don't know, like Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And they find out like they have to like have some sort of like a business or something. It's a jewelry shop.
Solid name. And I'm kind of wondering, like, man, that was like an international movie. Like Lord of the Rings, dude. That's like with Frodo and the fucking Hobbit and like
what's a Frodo?
Dude,
is that like a frozen dog?
I'm kind of not sure, like where you're from or what media you consume.
I'm from Brisbane.
Brisbane?
No, not Brisbane. That's in Australia.
Yeah, it's 100% in Australia.
Well, anyway, let me get to my next movie. All right, so I mean, I have a lot of ideas, and hopefully, anybody listening, can maybe take one of these ideas and make it a thing. I don't know if J.J. Abrams was listening. Okay, so this next movie, all right? So it's about a bunch of sailors, right? Like seamen, if you will.
Yeah.
There's 11 of them. And so they go out, and it's kind of treacherous seas and stuff like that.
Nice.
And it's kind of like figuring out character study, if you will. A lot of people... I don't like you. I like you. I don't trust you. Stuff like that. And they finally they come upon a treasure, right? They come upon like millions of dollars in gold. So it's kind of the turmoil of all of it, And these 11 men, they have to figure out what they're gonna do with the treasure. Somebody dies maybe. But the name of the movie is called Ocean's 11. Because there's 11 of them on the ocean. So
yeah. I mean, it makes sense, man. I mean, that too is the name of a Hollywood blockbuster.
What?
Admittedly, I've never seen. I heard it sucked.
It sounds like it sucked. My movie could probably make billions.
Dude, you could come up with a great name for that movie. Like, it kind of sounds like The Life of Pi or like a
What's
perfect
that?
perfect
About a
storm.
baker. It's not on BBC One, so I can't watch a movie unless it's on BBC One.
I mean, it's like that guy who lived on the boat and the fucking tiger or whatever, like, scratched his back a bunch.
Oh, what? And he makes pastries because it's Life of Pi, right?
Yeah. It's like that. I mean, I think. I mean, he probably sunbaked them,
Oh, I get it.
Or like A Perfect Storm with George Clooney and the Brad Pitt, dude.
Who's George Clooney?
The best Batman who ever acted.
Oh, I hope to see one of his movies.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably the best baseball player of all time.
Oh.
That's a little joke on your title.
I don't get it.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right, anyway.
The only movie I've ever seen is Stuart Little.
It's a great movie.
It's a movie about a mouse.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I feel like Stuart Little would be really good if they incorporated some kind of element of 12 kids being born by Stuart Little.
Wait, are you talking about Cheaper by the Dozen?
Talking about
Is that? Oh my God! Why you keep bringing the movie up? I don't get it.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
It seems like a kind of movie that have like Ashton Kutcher from Punk'd in it or something.
Yeah, it should. I'm just saying. I mean, I've seen it. I don't. Anyway, hey man.
Anyway, all right. So this last movie is very sad.
Yeah.
Kind of like Manchester by the Sea a little bit. I have seen that on a flight over here. I did see that movie. It's very sad.
Terrible town.
Yeah, Manchester's awful, especially Manchester where I'm from. Am I right? Yeah. Anyone here from Manchester? No? All right.
All right, raise up. Take your shirt off, throw it around here, and spin it like a helicopter.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
All right, so this last movie, it's a biopic, right? It's about a locksmith, right? And it kind of shows his everyday life, He does a lot of locksmithing for like residential areas and stuff like that. And he has a divorce, right? And it's really taxing on his person,
That's awful, yeah.
Right. And then after the divorce, 2 months later, his kid dies. Right, and it's very sad. It's kind of like a look into the life of a very sad person.
Talk about a 1-2 punch.
I know, right? Like
Divorce.
you got a divorce, and then and it's just seeing how he deals with it. He deals with a divorce, he deals with a kid dying. It's very sad,
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta think like, what are these regular people doing? And then you find out like sometimes they have terrible things that happen to them.
I know, right? I mean, I just feel so bad for other people. I've never had anything bad happen to me.
It's a lot of like thinking about the lesser than and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the name of the movie, since he's a locksmith for residential areas, it's Sherlock Holmes.
Ah,
Right. So
solid name.
right. So like he knows that the residential homes, they're Sherlock. That's the name of his corporation. His locksmithing business is Sherlock Holmes. So that your homes are Sherlocked.
Yeah. So that's like the name of another movie. I mean, like.
What?
Actually, I think we talked about it earlier on the podcast. Me and my other buddy Devin. Name of the podcast. Fucking
Named it.
We talked about Holmes and Watson. Sherlock Holmes is a classic literary character, man. Like,
What?
I'm kind of not sure how you missed that.
What? I mean, like, he can't be based out of England, is it?
I mean, yes, it's literally from like Victorian England. It's a dude who wore the funny hat and solved shit with a magnifying glass.
What?
Yeah, dude, he did a ton of coke and
Oh
opium.
my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, most of my movies are based around the names of the movies.
So your entire thing is just like finding a gimmicky title that you can put out and then hoping people go see it?
Well, no, I'm the kind of writer that comes up with the name of the title first, and then I write the movie. I didn't know Sherlock Holmes was a thing.
Kind of like Jumanji.
Right, so you come up with a weird name of like you falling downstairs.
What does that mean?
Jumanji. Oh no!
Yeah.
And then you make a movie around.
Like giant mosquitoes. Here comes Robin Williams, and he's doing his Dead Poet Society thing.
Who's Robin Williams? You haven't.
He's got the hairiest hands in the world.
Oh, Robin Williams, the genie.
Yeah, he was the genie from Aladdin.
I only know him as the genie.
I'm
I've never seen Aladdin. People just call him the genie.
Very glad you put that together. From hairiest hands in the world. That's
well, yeah. I mean, everybody knows the hairiest hands in the world's the genie.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
100%.
Well, I mean, I think I got to go. I mean,
I think just jump out.
Yeah, I mean, you've really shot down all my ideas.
Well, I'm not trying to shoot him down. I'm trying to help you here.
You're kind of being a kind of guy who he hears something great and you're gonna steal it for yourself later.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm trying to help you, man. I have a good job. I fucking dig holes for a living.
Wow. Oh, you know what? Oh, that should be a movie.
Oh, what?
So it's like a group of teens, and they all dig holes, right?
Yeah.
And one of the teens, maybe his name is like Stanley or
like
something.
Louis Sackar, because you're not gonna fucking describe holes to me, dude.
What is that movie already? Oh my god! I need to get Netflix or something for the UK. I don't know why
you need to get the internet, dude.
Jesus, I don't like the internet. It's full of porn. Every time I go on the internet, everything I click is porn. I don't like it. I don't like doing it.
That's part of the reason everybody uses the internet. Everybody wants to see fucking, dude. Come on.
No, I wake up in the morning, I eat a nice little croissant,
a loaf of bread.
I go to fucking CVS. I work my job. I go to bed.
Oh yeah,
I'm a single man.
Yeah,
I can't be watching all these movies. I gotta work hard, make something of myself.
You eat a croissant, go buy some cranberry juice, and then take your Benadryl so you can go to sleep, old man.
I'm not old. I'm 24.
Holy shit!
I know
dude.
I may look old, but I'm only 24.
Yeah, gray hair, dog. You're fucking.
Yeah. Well, it's the pressures of society.
Wait. Do me a favor, dog.
Yes.
Do the laugh, like the fucking.
What's that? What's that from?
Yeah, it's from Tales from the Crypt, because you look like the Crypt Keeper, dude.
How dare you? I've
seen
seen it.
Shit.
I've seen that before.
Oh,
It's on BBC too. Yes.
Are you sure you're not gonna come out with a fucking story about how this group of teens got lost in a fucking crazy underground mausoleum, and then they did some fun stuff like built a fire or started a business, and you caught Tales from the Crypt? No. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Jeez, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like it.
Sorry, man. I've had a
I'm
rough
just here
week.
trying to pitch movies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be an aspiring writer. and you're over here screaming at me about Tales from the Crypt, telling me I look old. Just because I have grey hair doesn't mean I'm an old man. I'm 24. I have a long life ahead of me.
Yeah.
You need to look at yourself before you go on to others.
Yeah.
Those who in glass houses throw glass houses at each other.
Yeah, I don't throw glass houses at nobody, dude. That's why I fucking put facial application cream on my fucking face every morning, and I fucking take a shower every day, and I fucking don't smoke cigarettes because I don't want to get lines on my face, dog. Look.
Well, you know what? It's not working. You look 45.
Fuck!
Bye. I'm see you later. I'm coming off on my Vespa. Bye.
All right. So our new friend just left. I feel like a moron, but also I feel pretty secure in my own self because I can think of movies.
Hey, Devin. Yo, hey, what's up, man? Sorry, I have a break at my cobbling store. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, this dude just popped in and started screaming about movies he thought of, but they were all titles that were already used.
What the fuck? That sounds awful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
he screamed off on a Vespa.
I mean, dude, they were pretty good ideas, but he definitely like threatened me a little bit, or at least internally, he threatened me, and I started shooting down his ideas and told him that they were stupid.
Man, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
I mean, I see on the computer that we're almost out of time. So
we recorded it. I mean,
what?
you can definitely.
I
listen
thought you
to
hit
it.
end on it. I thought that was the whole point. Was that you hit end on the podcast and we'll come back and record the second half later.
No, it's funny as shit. We can listen to it later.
All right.
I mean, we can hang out and fucking bump it.
I guess our producer, don't you fucking look at me.
Don't look at me. Look at the ground, John.
Turn away. All right. You're only here to check the levels and edit the podcast, and that is it.
John, no eyes, John. No eyes.
John, look at the wall.
Look
John,
around.
look at the wall.
Look around. He doesn't know where to look.
He doesn't. He's an idiot. I'm so glad we don't have to pay him. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Well, I guess we can do some plugs.
Yeah, let's plug it up,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, we can plug it up. We have yeahdeed.com,
Boom.
YEAHDEED.com. It's where you can find all of our shit, the podcast that we do, videos, pictures, merch, fucking podcasts, fucking everything,
You
dude.
sounded like Christian Slater right there. Fucking podcast, man.
Podcast, man.
That's pretty good.
You can rate and review this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever the fuck podcasts are.
The dopest sites.
Yeah. We also have social media.
We got social media, dog. We on Facebook, and that's my other buddy, Devin. We're on Instagram, and that's also, wait, what's that? My other buddy, Devin.
Yeah.
We're on Twitter, and that's my other buddy, Dev. But you can fucking search my other buddy, Devin, on Twitter, and it'll pop the fuck up, dude.
Hell yeah, it'll pop up like a boner in math class. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, dude. And that's yeahdeed.com. You can go there for all your fucking fixes of everything. I know you already plugged it, but look, we got a live show, dude.
Oh, we got a live show?
We got a
Are you talking about our live
show?
show on maybe...
So it's definitely June 15th.
I thought it was the 22nd.
It's not. We have one on the 21st, but also our Big Bang Street show is June 15th. And then
It's
next,
June 15th, that's for sure, and not the 22nd after our Lafayette show?
for sure June 15th. And then
Okay.
the week after that, we got a Lafayette live show.
Oh, what?
We're going to Lafayette, dude. We're going to fucking eat cracklings. We're going to punch the shit out of some fucking hicks. And we're going to just smoke cigarettes till we die.
So
It's
I
gonna
know on the
be-
last podcast we had no information about this show.
Yeah.
But now we do. We finally have some information about the Lafayette show.
Yeah.
And it is... Here it is. Hold on. Oh, my God. I'm trying to find it, and my phone is being stupid AF.
Nice.
Okay, so the show is at... Come on, phone. Stop making me look like an idiot.
Come on, my phone.
It's
Please
at-
show me the info.
Cité des Arts in Lafayette. It's 109 Vine Street, Lafayette. The show starts at 9, and it's going to have us and two other really fun improv groups on it. So I'm pretty excited about it. Are you? You're just on your phone?
I'm super excited.
Yeah, so check us out in Lafayette. Check us out on the 15th for Bank Street Bar Show, 4401 Bank Street Bar. And yeah, you have anything else to say?
I love America. It's great living here, and
everything that's happening in America sucks right now. But all right, so I guess we'll see y'all next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.
Bye. This has been a Yeah Deed Media production. For more info and content, go to yeahdeed.com.